Hey, it's time for more Sunless Sea. You can sell this to the tomb colony. This isn't slavery, they're tipping you. That's something to say, I guess. Well, okay. So last time, we agreed to bring the delightful adventurers to, what's it called? The Empire of Hands, which we wanted to explore. We also have a firkin of prisoners' honey, which we will bring to the Knate. Do we also have an agent? Doesn't look like it. So I should talk with... We do have one? Where? Intriguing snippet. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Diplomatic agent. So if we have to spend one, well, we know where to get it. Is there anything more we need? We have supplies, we have fuel. Our terror is low. We are going to consume that hunger. So, sure, let us move. That's the best. Yes. Yes, one thing that we want is finding a live specimen. Which, I mean, maybe we will find with the monkeys. Who knows? That being said, right now we are just moving. Maybe... Oh no, we need to travel through Kansas, so Shepherd Isles, and maybe uncover this demo island. I'm actually unsure. I don't have the optimal routing in hand. Okay. So we are traveling through here. Yes. There's something awaits you, that is good. It is usually very good. Shepherd Isles. We could get a picnic. First of all, let's do what we always do. And then, sure, let's have a picnic. A picnic at the Standing Stones. The bearded villagers will sell you mutton stew and kefir, and stone bottles of cold, fresh spring water, and row you over to the stones. Peaceful afternoon. The sailors watch the fireflies shimmer, swap shanties, pass round the grog and shy stones at the more vampirically inclined seabeds. Grasses nod in the breeze. Across the dark water, the lights of Abbey Rock glow watchfully. I mean, sure. I don't think that was the best use of my money. But here we are. And we gain terror immediately. Show point. Sure. I mean, we don't have to do the most perfect route. Oh, I mean, you know what? Yes. Oh, we only do that damage. Of course I miss. And okay, good. We kind of derailed it out of its routing. And now it got afraid. Oh dear. Good, good. We will have to repair the ship. Dissect it for knowledge. Definite of an angler. The shell is shattered. The glowing ice lies silent. So dissect it for knowledge. The capital mysteries. You and your ship's doctor clamber over the beast as it lies in the lee of your ship. Its blood is a curious blue, and the blood too is touched by luminescence. It's a female, but there are no eggs. And what's this on its belly? Someone has chiseled 7 marks between 2 horizontal lines, like pillars supporting a roof. I'm not sure what that's about. We do have a hunting trophy though, which has uses, which I do not remember, and doesn't count for the cargo, which is very nice. Can't wait to repair the hull. That's going to be fun. But yeah. Okay, so the way to beat enemies is to drive them out of their path, and they will... Oh, I don't want to deal with bats though. Bats are so annoying. I mean, we could probably kill them in one shot, but still. Oh, that is nice. I swear, if they approach me, I will kill them. Does this rock have a name? Does not. Boring. We have almost arrived at our first point. Why does the music of the grenade not start? What's going on? Okay. Good, thanks. Okay. Count's Heart, London's rival. Fulfill your spice needs. Prisoner's honey. A peerless taste. Your Caganian dupe knows the taste of honey now. They know what it's like to walk in dream palaces and rapture gardens. They'll never be free of you. Okay. What else do you need? Prisoner's honey. Okay. Well. Sure. How difficult is it to get port reports? We should increase our veils. 78% chance. Increases veils. Increases veils. So, low risk challenge for 87%. The Knight generally assumes that all foreigners are spies or worse. It would be a shame to disappoint them, but it might be dangerous to prove them right. We failed? Eyes everywhere. Your listeners meet your questions with cautious, frightened silence. The back of your neck prickles. Don't turn around. Well, we could try again. Yes. Precious scraps. And we still gain some menace. Ugh, that's annoying. Rivalry between the leopard and eagle clans. Concerns about Chilonate raids. Some appalling gossip about the traitor empress back in London. Perhaps we shouldn't write that last one down. And move on quickly. The fellow in the corner has an informer's look. Well, that was not optimal to say the very least. Yeah. Also, oh, he does pages. Right. Maybe I should have increased my oh boy, what's it called again? Maybe I should have increased my veils. That could have been good. I don't know, wait, the music stopped again. We will have to do something about our suspicion here. Because, well, I don't want to spend all these resources on our network to just have it fail miserably. By the pot here. For watchful curios. Sure. Have a one-eyed skirmishander carve something from your hunting trophy. His tools are laid before him in a neat row. Do we have any watchful curios? No, I believe that that's a thing that we need. Wait, what? It's not at all what I wanted. Okay. Well, that's my fault for not looking up the wiki, I guess. He runs his nubbled fingers over the trophy, clicks his tongue. Good bone. He grinds, he chips, he engraves. He mutters in a half-dozen languages of the presbyterate. Soon, four little blocky figures of bone stand in a row before him. The eyes are wide and angry. Saw this in the elder continent once. Still do when I sleep or when my mind wanders. He drops them into your palm. No charge. If they start watching you, maybe they'll stop watching me. Oh. Since the little squatting image, but its eyes are bleeding. Cannot be sold. But what am I supposed to do with this? What the hell? Uh, that was just bad, I guess. Watchful Curio. What? Okay, I guess you can just give them to the the alarmed scholar. Which, sure, this is going to be annoying. Still, we are closing on Polyphrem. So it's not a bad idea to hold up on Stygian Ivory. Yeah, this has not been the best trip, I guess. Hmm. Yes, we're approaching Polyphrem, I know. The Sea of Silence. So, we're just going to do the usual stuff there. Get some leaf. Well, something awaits you. I forgot that having her could be a liability. Let's not think too much about it. Gather intelligence. Ooh, we can also use them like that. I just want to sell the Stygian Agraphis. That's good. We gain some money off that. Unlocked with one watchful curio. An audience. The king with 100 hearts. The clay broker, leaning on his copper staff, examines you coolly. The king will see your little friend, he says. No, he won't see you. Not just now. Just for you to hand him the watchful curio. Sure. Oh. That night. The hill of Polyphrem quakes. The words on the walls uncurl themselves. The birth cries are everywhere heard, as claymen sit up, opening incurious eyes, awaiting their tithing to London. The clay broker waits on the quayside. On the flat palm of his broad hand, the watchful courier squats, but it is changed. Regards to stone, is all he says. I mean, we could do that more. Sure, we gain more fragments out of it. I guess the exact number is a bit random. Let's do it again. Good. Only 22 fragments left. What do we do with them? A wakeful idol. Is that so? And what do they do? Okay. We can also just give them to the alarming scholar. Good, good. Great. We are moving. To the Empire of Hans we go. We don't have much fuel left. What the hell? I mean, if we need more fragments, we know that we can get those by simply traveling a bit south from here, because, well, we still have all of this to do. And not engaging with that. Not the slightest chance. Move slowly. I really don't like this. Goodbye. The surface is bad enough. We do not need to worry that much about. Yeah, we actually do need. We actually do need to worry about what's in this. Please do not notice me. This is scary. I do maintain that the surface is scary enough. We really did not have to do anything with that golden dreadnought or whatever it was called. Oh boy. The delightful adventuress leans over the rail of the ship, sniffing the humid air with evident distaste. What a filthy, damp little place. Oh well, we shall endure. At the sight of the mayor hobbling up, she straightens. A thin, insincere smile spreads across her face. Ah, you there, my good primitive, she calls, striding down the ramp and clasping his arm tight. Now then, I come in search of your first Emperor's vault, and for that I shall be needing a few things. Some of your finest workers, and tools, and some food. Do you understand me? She shakes her head, barely waiting for a response. Food, she repeats. Comprennes? Oh dear, I see we shall be here for a while. Listen, I hear you fellow rather like souls. Okay, shall we discuss that like higher primates? Oh, she's more of a garbage human being than I thought. Like, okay, yeah, great. To the bin with you. Payment for the journey. Barnabas stays to settle up while his mistress negotiates the value of her soul with the mayor. What the hell? She's mad. A man with no face. Barnabas removes his mask with what looks to be a silent moment of great relief. Underneath is nothing. Just a flat face where his face should have been. Ah, an unfinished Clayman. One of those whose flawed products of polyphrem that follow their own rules. If only you'd known that before he boarded. Of course, that's why the adventurers never mentioned it. He silently presents you with your agreed fee, dips his head in a polite bow, and lumbers back to his mistress. It appears she has struck a deal with the mayor. The delightful adventurers will establish a base camp on Fountainhead Island. She welcomes your assistance as one who has proven to be not entirely useless. I see. I want to travel back to London to repair my ship. Currently, there is a giant golden destructor just like a few meters around the corner. So that makes that passage a bit complicated, doesn't it? Um, I mean, it's better than just dying. We could have exploded, I guess. We really need a claddery heart. I think we do. Also, I'm really not sure why there is a boat made of gold right here. Like, I understand that there are like difficult enemies, but come on. So, what are we doing now? Sailing the Empire of Hands. Travel to Fountainhead Island. Ancient tombs and buried treasures await on this island. An old Zizante finds your tongue as you row, and left him treading water, all for the sake of the night he'd shared with the rubbery captain's daughter. Hmm. Visit the delightful adventurous camp with a small army of monkeys. Bought with her soul, she excavates the vault of the first emperor. Hmm. Through the forest, the foliage is thick and unforgiving. The delightful and adventurous, helped by her faceless clayman bodyguard Barnabas, and a small group of worker monkeys hired for the price of her soul, works to excavate the vault of the first emperor. A gift for the monkey emperor. The delightful adventuress has already uncovered and put aside many treasures. A small statue amongst them looks particularly interesting. Speak with the delightful adventuress. She prepares to make her run on the vault, or to the vault of the first emperor. Its stone entrance dominate a small clearing. Speak with her, I guess. I don't want to take anything just yet. A flustered circus mistress. Oh, it's you, of course. Help me with these blasted maps, would you? The monkeys are quite useless. She shakes her head. They claim our souls uplift them, but if you ask me, it's just a case of monkey see, monkey do. Can you believe they think that that Zeppelin of theirs will let them create a new empire? Wait, you there? Take that out of your mouth this very second. Let's let's just get a gift. Nobody is watching. At least you don't think so. It's hard to tell with Barnabas' blank face giving nothing away. Can he see? He seems to be able to somehow. In any event, he makes no move to raise an alarm as you take the small trinket. So to the vault of the first emperor. So yes, the Zeppelin, I really need it, but also like I want to see what's going on with her, with this Lara Croft person. I'm not good with British accents. I won't be able to replicate that. Also, she doesn't have glasses. A not so ancient edifice. It may look centuries old, but its entryway is relatively new. The monkeys can never leave alone, always adding bits on as their whims demand. Oh, the vault of the first emperor. This tribute to the empire's first and greatest has been constructed over generations by monkeys working with stolen ideas of what an ancient tomb should be. Outside the vault, the delightful adventuress flits back and forth between her base camp and the vault entrance. I'll leave her to her work. There are other parts of the Empire of Hands to explore. Let's see what she has. To rush, darling, is to court tragedy. The delightful adventuress pays barely any attention to you as she prepares. She is not yet ready to open the vault. You should return later when she has had a chance to organize her monkey workers. This may take a while. Okay. An easy journey back to port. The sea is calm. So is whatever might be swimming in it around here. We could travel to Sovereign Island. Maybe we should. We should. A quiet yet exhausting affair. It has been a long while since you've spent this much time behind oars. Your muscles will be glowing by the time you finish your business in the Empire. Gain access to the courts. The gates are guarded by two armored yes. So this. the wild court. The stench and heat as the gates open are sucker punch to your senses. Inside, the stagnant air of the windowless wood palace hangs with sweat and taste of hair. Everything is filthy, and every surface used. The apes as likely to swing across the roof as walk the floor. In prized oasis of relative calm, the high-souled conduct themselves with the poise of high-born lords and ladies. Around them, their barely uplifted lessers scamper around exhausted, taking orders and cruelties from all who cares to dispense them. In the middle are countless more, a sea of apes longing for advancement and fighting for what they have with tooth, claw, and low cunning. An audience with the Emperor. Emperor Crispin IV holds court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the Emperor is still the least heard of all. Summoned by the Emperor. To step to his throne room is to step into another world, a polished one of cool and blessed quiet that already feels as alien as it is pleasant. An official welcome. The Emperor sits on his throne, wrapped in robes of violet and wearing an ornate golden mask. He remains motionless, silent. He could be mistaken for a statue, if not for an almost imperceptible nod to grant his seneschal permission to speak in his name. She approaches, arms folded, in the red trimmed yellow robes of a court mandarin. Her expression is carefully blank, the chestnut hair on her face powdered alabaster white and decorated with exquisite details in red and black. The rings on her fingers mark her as a ten-souled ape, a status even the Admiralty can respect. She bows before you, a complicated ritual, a complicated ritual display of sweeping sleeves, and that somehow never breaks eye contact. Finished, she waits for your response. Oh no, I should have increased. Well, no, I have my pages increased. Oh no. Return the bow. You are, after all, in front of an emperor. A curtsy instead. This is your preferred way to express respect. Or remain still. You will not demean yourself before mere monkeys. Yes, I also do not want to die, so I will try one of the others. Maybe these will damn me, but who knows? Um, Return the bow. We failed. A flicker of disapproval. Did you do something wrong? It appears so. Be that as it may, there is business to discuss. While that was unfortunate, the great exodus, the exquisite seneschal, requests your assistance to supply the Empire of Han's great work, a zeppelin that will take them to a new home far away from here. Materials for the journey. You point out that the Admiralty has the Empire of Han's both under embargo and quarantined. The only thing worse to be caught doing here than supply them would helping them escape their confinement. If your people not already caused us enough pain, she demands, we starve, and you would prevent us being fed. We thirst to explore, and you cage us like animals. Well, you are animals. Why? For what fine purpose? What threat are we to you, who happily dine with devils? She shakes her head, almost with pity. What could you possibly see in us that shames you so? I do want a Zeppelin. I don't think that I have said yet why I desired the Zeppelin. Well, I mean, the first thing that I want to do is to do with the Memento Mori and using it to complete a certain quest that I have not yet begun. And I am not sure if that quest would end the game or not. But in the case that it doesn't, I do want to get the Zeppelin. So I will accept the apes complete their Zeppelin. The exquisite seneschal bows again, deeper. With a pair of servants and to row the boat, she takes you to the Zeppelin site in Port Stanton. It was originally the project of a traveler from afar, hoping to travel east, who encountered an accident in his plans and engine. However, the monkey saw the opportunity. The great exodus will require supplies and fuel, of course, explains the exquisite seneschal. We also seek souls to uplift our brethren that they may join the work. Will of course reasonably, you will of course be reasonably compensated for your expenses and rewarded upon completion. She also hints that there may be faster ways to complete the Zeppelin. To say more, though, would require a level of trust that you have not yet earned. Build statues in court and by supplying the Zeppelin. I do not want to spend all my supplies and fuel quite yet. Okay, I see, I see. This is not going to be easy. Crates of human souls. Walking with the delightful adventurers will unlock a way to gather enough souls to complete the Zeppelin. So I don't want to mess up with the thing that I want to do, which is why I will not immediately work on this. That and the fact that I cannot quite yet work on this. The monkeys continue their work. There is much of it yet to be done. Letters from the Wild Whale Court. Write on your latest discovery and seal them, ready for delivery on return to fall in London. We are moving. Currently, very damaged. Kind of dragging our tail between our legs. There we go. Ash Isthmus. Yes. Hmm. So let us hope that we don't encounter any enemy on the way back. And maybe we just have to do the live specimen by on in London. The stowaway. The quartermaster has been complaining of food going missing of late. And now you know why. The monkey foundling sits smiling innocently behind a crate, mouth surrounded by fresh crumbs in a bed of... Wait, your stolen clothes? Yeah, you seemed fun, she says. She desperately wants to explore the sea with you. Let her stay. She can earn her keep doing odd jobs for you. Your treasures need polishing. Your mug needs filling. In time, maybe you can make an officer out of her. Refuse to the sea is no place for a child. Well, we are already at sea. Should we just throw her out? I mean, sure, let's just keep her. Yay! The monkey foundling hugs you tight and asks, eyes sparkling, why you keep you under weapons. What do you have? A knife? How? I'm bad at doing impressions, but I mean, that's basically what happened. So, we need a big boat so that we can. What? Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. So yeah, so we need a big boat that will let us carry more stuff. Godfall. Speak with the monks about their newest member. It is a marine. Godfall. The brawling bearded men who live here call themselves monks. They pay lip service to Saint Stalactite, which fell from the roof. Their chief interest seemed to be wine, blood, and shouting. Well, of shouting. Yeah, we also would maybe need foxfire candles, but whatever. Let them tell you about past and present events in the monastery. Tales. They're eager to talk about their history. The stalactite, I assure you, was one of the citadels of the starved men who dwell in the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder, with the vow of celibacy? They become vague and are suddenly eager to speak of the details of passing shipping. Well, we all know how that works. Empreg. Oh, if I get detected by anything, it could be a death sentence. I don't even know what that is. We have lost crew. Maybe kill him by the golden boat could be possible. Oh, but in the Canada I know that they have tarems here. Just don't notice me, please. I will be sad if you notice me. Yeah, the light down there. It's a tarem. But good thing for us is that we know how to just ignore it. There is also a tarem up there, I believe. That we can ignore by going a bit south. But we don't want to do it. Wait, there were also bats on the way. Somewhere around here. But they could also be south. This isn't easy, but we are doing our job well. Next is going to be the salt lines. I think. Speak to the crew. Losing some terror. That is good. Do not see me. It's not necessarily an enemy. But still, I do not want to take the chance. I really don't like going underwater. It's truly like terrifying. I know it's just a game. It's also just like darker, but really the depths are something really how should I put it? Dreadful, maybe. Let us just dock. Get the port report. Saul's right. The face of the northern sphinx is old but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? Salt's voice is distant but clear. Into the sea. Dive from the sphinx face down a clean arc into the sea's chilly darkness. Float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes. Rise gasping to the prickle of false stars, the shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. An extraordinary implication. I'm not quite sure what the implication is, but sure. I'm not traveling towards Vanderbilt because I know that they would big tendency to have bats around them. I say as there's a crab. How strong is the nightmare? Recurring nightmare. Watched. The sea is bright as milk. All stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze unfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Go deeper into the nightmare. The eye wants to learn you. Well, let it. You learn the eye in return. On across the sea. Beneath you, the eye grows wider. The water begins to warm, to steam. Remove your garments. It may soon be time to swim. Do not make me go under water. I do not want to go under the surface. I would if I have to, but I rather would like to not have to. Annoying stuff. I really don't want to deal with whatever is here. Pure darkness. Die. Dispose of the corpses. A mere touch leaves you shuddering. Oh, right. Lost one terror. Very modest challenge. We succeed. On across the sea. I may want to increase my heart. I may also want to increase my bills. I just want to see if there is any portable to get. There is none. I could get it in low bonnet, I guess, but seek deeper water. Okay, I am not sure exactly. But whatever. Who cares? What is important is that we are not dead yet. Isn't that something wonderful? And we can increase our hearts, we can increase our mirrors and veils. Talk your way out of your research. But I do not have anything suspicious to show. Collect the messages from the harbor master. Logic. Read the morning papers, and we gain some supplies. London, your recruit. Sorry, brisk companion, but I do not want to deal with you just dying all the time. So I'm going to just have a new crew member. I also need to give out some port reports. Godfall. The Parrot Monks. Indeed, indeed. Very chancy challenge. So we will just say that it's done. Horifrem, Empire of Hands. Can Shadow. That is always good. The Salt Lions. The lodgings, and let us just. Okay, it costs way too much. So let us rest. Rest again. We could decrease it down to 0, I guess. Like this. Hold. Yes, we need to talk with the alarming scholar and sell a wakeful idol. Perhaps it's safer to get rid of it. Attrition knows. This one has traveled a long way. I smell diamonds, copper, basalt. Haha. Thank you. Let's do it again. And again. And again. Let's also sell the strange catch. Pickled into quiescence. Deep excitement. The scholar circles your specimen jar, tapping at the glass with a variety of tools: screwdriver, magnet, scrutinizer, tuning fork, a flensing knife, and a sort of a slotted spoon. This will keep them going for weeks. He says, have to himself. We'll dine at the high table tonight, I think. Hmm. We do also have a lot of secrets, we have intriguing snippets, and we have a lot of. A lot. Oh, yes, before we forget about this. No. London. Let's do this. 1 point of favor. Oh, no, that's for fuel. A bit badly damaged and short for money. I mean, I just want to completely repair my hull. That's great. We have fuel and supplies. I think that this should be enough for now. Yes. So I have to look into the Zeppelin matter and see if the thing that I want to do before the Zeppelin is going to ruin everything. Because if that is the case, I will just give up on the Zeppelin and think about it in a next life. Probably. So yeah, this will be it for now.